Now, everyone thinks that a live sales presentation is me coming up with 50, 60 slides and going through a bunch of slides and having this big stacked offer at the end of it. But in reality, that's not what a stacked offer really is. And so even though you might have saw that in live webinars or you might be used to doing that, that's not really the way that's actually going to move people through the buying process. The goal of your webinar isn't to necessarily just educate people and give away a bunch of value. The purpose is actually for you to transform the individual into who they need to become, to know that working with you is the next best decision that they can make. And so most people, what they do is they come in and they just give away all this value and they just teach. But the thing I want you to understand is that the more that you actually teach and educate people doesn't necessarily mean that you're increasing the likelihood of them buying from you. And so when I have a one-to-many sales presentation, it's more about the transformation much more than it is about the information. And so if I think about the transformation that I want to create for an individual, it's for them to actually have the belief system that is necessary. And so instead of you teaching, a lot of times you want to talk about the why and you want to talk about the what. Like, hey, here's why you need to do this. And I spend most of my time talking about that. Here's exactly what needs to be done, right? And it's like, okay, here's the next step. But a lot of times we want to jump into the how and we say, oh, well, first you do this, second you do that, third you do that. That is the wrong way of doing it, because guess what? They're not going to execute those steps. You're basically giving someone all this information that they're not going to be able to execute on. So it's a waste of both of your time. People will actually respect it more if you actually break down the why and the what and basically get them to understand your next step is this. No one's going to be upset. I want to be clear about something. When you're actually really good at helping people do a certain thing, you can actually feel more confident about doing it. But the issue is a lot of people aren't confident in their services, and that's definitely going to show in a one-to-many sales presentation. Now, I believe that I'm actually talking to the individual who is already confident in their service. I believe that I'm already talking to an individual who knows how to actually execute and get people a result and actually care about the people. Now, if that's you, your sales presentation is going to win every single time.